Good day, engineers! So, andito na tayo sa next part ng ating lesson sa trigonometry. So, ang topic natin for today's lecture video is the angles of elevation and depression. Punta tayo sa ating definition. So, angle of depression. The angle that is formed when looking down is called the angle of depression. The angle of depression is the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight down to an object when the image of an object is located beneath the horizontal line. So, para mas maintindihan nyo, sabi niya kasi, when looking down. So, ibig sabihin, kunwari ito yung ating mata. So, mata ba to? Wait, mali. So, ito yung pilik mata sa taas, ito yung pilik mata sa baba. Huh? O, yan, mata yan. So, kunwari mata yan, ang sabi niya dyan is, angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight. So, ito yung horizontal line natin. Tapos, kunwari nandito, ano kaya, may ahas sa baba. So, ito yung mata mo, tapos tinignan mo siya sa baba. Itong angle na ito, so gawin nating theta, ito yung ating angle of depression. Angle of depression. Wait, pangit ng sulat. Ulit na lang. So, yan. So, next naman, so feeling ko, alam nyo na itong angle of elevation. So, let's imagine that you are standing on the ground looking up at the second floor of a building. The angle that is formed when looking up is called the angle of elevation. The angle of elevation is the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight up to an object when the image of an object is located above the horizontal line. So, sabi niya dito, mag-imagine ka daw na, so ito yung ground line. Tapos nakatayo ka daw dito. Ngayon, may building dito. So, ilang floor? Second floor. So, nakatingin ka daw dito sa second floor. Tapos, may horizontal line dito, di ba? Yung angle na to, ito yung tinatawag na angle of elevation. So, alam nyo na pinagkaiba ng angle of elevation and angle of depression. So, tingnan natin tong image dito. So, ayan. Diba? Tama naman yung drawing ko kanina. Pero, bola lang pala yung nandito. Kala ko ahas. So, angle of elevation, then angle of depression. So, start na tayo sa ating examples. So, number 1. Ito yung scenario. There's a tree in your backyard that breaks due to storm and the broken part bends without being detached so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle of 30 degrees. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where it touches the ground is 8 meters. How tall is the tree? So, drawing muna natin. Kunwari, may tanim daw ako sa backyard ko na puno. So, ito yung puno na tanim ko. Kunwari, puno yan ah. Ngayon, nung bumagyo daw, naputol. So, ito, naputol daw dyan. Ni? Naging slim na yung ating. Nung bumagyo daw, naputol dito. Pero hindi daw siya na-detach. Ang nangyari, yung ulo daw, ito, natumba lang doon sa ground. So, ano na yung magiging. Ba't nabubura? Ano na yung magiging itsura ng puno natin? So, magiging ganito na siya. Naputol. Tapos yung kalahati, hindi naalis. Pero, yung pinakaulo niya is, ang hirap naman mag-drawing. Nag-touch daw sa ground. Ganyan. So, na-imagine nyo? So, na-imagine nyo yung puno natin? So, ganyan daw yung itsura niya. Ba't ako natatawa? So, kunin natin yung triangle niya. Ito yung triangle, tama? Then, ang angle daw na nabuo dyan is 30 degrees. Masulat tayo sa block. Ngayon, ang sabi, yung top daw na nagtatouch hanggang dun sa roots ng puno ay 8 meters. So, iset natin tong ng Y. So, yan. So, para mas maliwanag, kunin natin itong triangle niya na lang. Para mas mas makita nyo. So, ito si Y, ito si 8 meters, ito si 30 degrees. Ngayon, kunin natin yung value ng Y. So, dun sa SOHCAHTOA natin kanina, diba ito yung angle 30? So, meron tayong opposite. And then, ano to? Ito yung adjacent natin. So, meaning, opposite tsaka adjacent. Dun sa SOHCAHTOA, ano yung may opposite at adjacent? Diba itong TOA? So, meaning, tangent, 30 degrees, opposite na Y, over, adjacent na 8. Para makuha si Y, gawin natin 8 tangent 30 degrees. So, ang Y natin dito is 4.619 meters. So, ito yung ating Y. So, yan na ba yung sagot? So, hindi po. Kasi ang tanong, how tall is that tree? So, gaano daw kataas si tree? Etong Y natin, kung titingnan nyo dito sa first figure natin, ang Y lang natin is ito. Tama? Ito lang yung Y natin. So, paano naman to? Paano naman to? So, set natin yan as A na lang. Diba nag-bend yan? So, ang A na natin ngayon is ito. So, sa drawing ng triangle, ito na si A. So, nakuha nyo? Ngayon, meron tayong adjacent na 8. So, ito is hypotenuse. So, dito sa SOHCAHTOA natin, ano yung adjacent na may hypotenuse? So, si K. So, gamitin natin si cosine. Cosine 30 degrees is equals to ka is adjacent over hypotenuse na A. So, ilipat natin si cosine 30 sa baba, magiging A is equals to 8 over cosine 30 degrees. So, ang A natin ngayon is 9.238 meters. So, ito, ang kabuang height ng tree ay gawin natin, set natin as 3. T pala. So, T is equals to Y plus A. So, T is equals to 4.619 plus 9.238 meters. So, T natin ay 13.857 meters. So, ito na yung ating height ng tree. So, next example, you are standing 20 feet away from a tree and you measure the angle of elevation to be 30 degrees. How tall is the tree? Assume that you are 5 feet tall. So, nakatayo ka daw. So, ito yung puno. Drawing natin si puno. So, nakatayo ka daw dito. So, ngayon, ang angle of elevation mo daw, so, na-measure mo. Galing mo naman. Na-measure mo daw na ang angle of elevation niyan is 30 degrees. Gano'n ka kalayo sa puno? 20 feet. Then, 5 feet daw yung height mo. So, 5 feet ka daw. So, ito, 5 feet yan. So, kapag nag-line tayo dito, 5 feet ito. So, ang tanong, gaano daw kataas or ano yung height ng tree? So, kunin natin ito, magiging y natin to. So, kunin natin yung triangle. Ito yung ating triangle, oh, kung mapapansin nyo. So, meron na tayo ditong y, then 30 degrees, tsaka 20 feet. So, kunin natin si y. Y is the opposites ng 30 degrees. Then, meron tayong adjacent. So, to 1 ulit. Tangent 30 degrees is equals to y over 20. So, y is equals to 20 tangent 30 degrees. So, y is equals to 20 tangent 30, 11.547 feet. So, yan na ba yung sagot? Hindi pa, kasi tinatanong gaano kataas si tree. So, meron pa tayo ditong 5 feet. So, ito, kunin natin, gawin natin t. So, t is equals to y plus 5. So, t is equals to 11.547 plus 5. So, t ay 16.547 feet. Ito yung ating answer. So, next problem. You are standing on top of a building looking at a park in the distance. The angle of depression is 60 degrees. If the building you are standing is on 100 feet tall, how far away is the part. So, drawing muna natin. So, nakatayo ka daw sa building. So, ito ka. Tapos, yung building daw ay 100 feet tall. Ngayon, di ba ito yung horizontal natin? Nakatingin ka daw sa isang park. So, kunwari ito, park. So, park na yan. Ang angle of depression daw is 60 degrees. So, gaano daw kalayo si park? So, ito yung hinahanap si X. So, kung 60 degrees dito, dito naman is 60 degrees din. So, kunin natin yung triangle. So, ganito yung triangle, oh. So, ito yung 100 feet na building. Ito yung X, yung hinahanap natin. Then, ito yung 60 degrees. So, meron tayong opposite din, adjacent. So, ang gagamitin natin is tangent. Tangent 60 degrees is equals to 100 over x. So, x is equals to 100 over tangent 60 degrees. So, x is equals to 57.735 meters. So, ganyan daw kalayo si park doon sa building. So, next, number 4. So, a surveying crew is given the job of verifying the height of a cliff. From a point A, they measure an angle of elevation to the top of the cliff to be alpha 30 degrees. They move 507 meters closer to the cliff and find that the angle to the top of the cliff is now beta is equals to 45 degrees. How tall is the cliff? So, meron tayo dito, cliff. So, yan yung cliff. So, nung point A daw, nung ito daw, point A, ang angle of elevation daw sa cliff ay 30 degrees. Ngayon, lumapit daw sila ng, gano yung nilapit nila? 507 meters. So, nung paglapit daw nila, so sabihin na lang natin na point B to, ang angle of elevation na daw is 45 degrees. Ang tanong, gaano kataas si cliff? So, ito yung hinahanap natin. Gaano kataas si cliff? So, gawin na lang natin h. Then, meron tayo ditong x. So, di natin alam yan. So, una, kung i-consider natin itong triangle na ito. So, triangle na ito, si yellow. So, meron tayong TOA, di ba? Tangent, 30 degrees is equals to h over 507 plus x. The next, consider naman natin is ito. Wait, di halata. Green na lang. Consider natin tong triangle na to. Si green. So, magiging tangent 45 degree is equals to h over x. Ngayon, pwede natin itong gawing h is equals to x tangent 45. Ngayon, palit natin tong h is equals to x tan 45 dun sa ating first equation. So, ito yung first equation. Ito yung ating second equation. So, palit natin, magiging tangent 30 degrees is equals to x tangent 45 over 507 plus x. Ngayon, simplify natin, magiging tangent, ito muna, 507 plus x, tangent 30 degrees is equals to x, tangent 45 degrees. So, 507 tangent 30 degrees plus x, tangent 30 degrees is equals to x, tangent 45 degrees. So, lipat natin si x tangent 30 sa kabila. So, magiging 507 tangent 30 is equals to x tan 45 degrees minus x tan 30 degrees. So, labas natin si, kasya pa ba dito? Labas natin si x. So, magiging 507 tangent 30 degrees is equals to x tangent 45 degrees minus tangent 30 degrees. Mahirap kasi itong i-shift solve kasi may mga trigonometric na. So, magiging x is equals to 507 tangent 30 degrees over tangent 45 minus tangent 30 degrees. So, ang x na makukuha natin dito ay 692.575 meters. So, yan na ba yung sagot? Hindi. Kasi ang hinahanap is yung taas ng cliff. Then, ang taas ng cliff natin is yung h. So, pwede natin gamitin to, equation 2. So, dito na lang sa taas, magiging h is equals to x tangent 45 degrees. So, h is equals to, ang x natin is 692.575 tangent 45 degrees. Kapag kinalculate nyo yan, ang lalabas is 692.575 din. So, 692.575 meters. So, ito yung ating answer. So, last problem. From the fourth story of a building, 65 feet tall, Mark observes a car moving towards the building, driving on the street below. If the angle of depression of the car changes from 30 to 45 while he watches, how far did the car travel? So, drawing natin. So, meron daw 4-story building. To. Then, si Mark daw, ewan ko kung anong ginagawa niya dun sa, 4th floor. Ino-observe niya daw, siguro nakaupo siya dyan, sa building dyan. Ino-observe niya daw yung mga car. Then, may na-observe daw siyang isang car. So, paano pa mag-drawing ng car? Cute. So, yung car daw na inobserve niya, ang angle of depression daw na una is 30 degrees. Wait, bakit dyan ako nagsusulat? Angle of depression pala dito. So, ang angle of depression niya daw is 30. Ngayon, nag-move daw siya palapit sa building. So, nag-move siya sa palapit building. Ang kanyang angle of depression na is naging 45 na daw. So, palitan ko itong kulay. So, ito yung pangalawa. Nag-move kasi siya. So, naging 45 na daw. 45 degrees. Ngayon, kung 45 yan, tas ito 30, itong nasa loob. So, ito. Ilan yan? 15. Kasi 45 minus 30. Then, di ba, ang isang right triangle is 90. So, minus natin. Meron tayong 45 dito, di ba? So, ang natira dito is 45 degrees. So, ipaint ko na lang ng color green. So, itong red to building ay 45 degrees din. Ngayon, ang tanong sa problem is, gaano daw kalayo yung na-travel nung car? So, ito, X. Then, set din natin to as Y. Then, ang building pala is 65 feet tall. Solution natin, consider natin si, ito muna, yung green. So, tangent, 45 to so y over 65. Then next, y is equals to 65 tan 45 degrees. So, y natin is 65 feet. So, next, itong sa ating unang car. So, ang angle niyan is ito hanggang dito. So, 45 plus 15 is 60. So, tangent 60 degrees is equals to x plus y over 65. So, 65 tangent 60 degrees is equals to x plus y. Then, alam natin na ang y natin is, sulat ko muna, 65 tangent 60 degrees minus y is equals to x. Then, x is equals to 65 tangent 60 degrees. Ang y natin is 65. So, minus 65. Ang x natin is 47.583 meters. So, tama naman since ito yung na-travel daw. Itong x yung hinahanap natin. So, yan yung ating example sa angles of elevation and depression. So, kapag gusto nyo pang mag-solve ng maraming problems, marami naman sa internet. So, yun lang yung ating example. Please comment done watching, name, and your section. Bye, guys!